You're in my world now. Welcome to my friends and family realm. You get to live because you will be food for new players. This is a realm in which I play Minecraft with my brother-in-law, my nephew, and a few friends, and it's actually open up right now as of this episode for new members, but it may not always be open, so uh, for the moment, just go ahead and ask. I'll put an annotation up when it's not open, but just DM me on Twitter, and we'll see if you're the type to join. So basically, this is a this message is from when I put this up. I just at the time I had a different map, but yeah, it's modified world generation. So I've turned ravines off, slightly increased dungeon count, made water lakes and lava lakes rarer, slightly increased biome size, definitely increased river size, and I've also adjusted the spawning rates, sizes, heights of dirt, gravel, granite, diorite, andesite, coal, iron, gold, redstone, diamond, and lapis. No world border, like the last one I was doing the world border thing, but not this time. It's way out where it should be. Simple request not to build anything near Tawn because Tawn, really? Simple request not to build anything near spawn because I have titanic plans. And of course, that. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. But just everything around here is open to gather up for resources, except, of course, that. And this, and, anything that's obviously here for a specific reason. But if we hop down here, we will see the teleport room, which I did in creative at the launch of the server. It's a safe room, couple of beds, and basically to the overworld hub, and I'll just randomly put you somewhere within 2,500 blocks of spawn. The idea is you gather resources and you either go off on your own, or if you just want to go somewhere quickly, boom, push the button there. So there's not really much else around here to show, so we're going to head back to my base and do a quick tour. But first, to get there, obviously we have to go through the hub, and boom. And yeah, I've deliberately put the spawn half a block up, so you basically teleport in and drop down, but it's nothing too terrible. I might put a slab there or something. But the idea is this is my teleporter room. It's the end of the cave that I naturally found. Well, didn't naturally find. I just dug in to put a portal here, which centers itself nicely in this kind of a structure, which I'm going to glass out this. Got big plans for this particular area. Hence all the glass cooking. Heading this way, we have AFK Fish Farm, Impulse SV Nano Farm, Skelly Dungeon, which is, by the way, spawning area, or enchanting area. The Skelly Dungeon, it's a surface dungeon that I found right over here. Yeah, right, well, basically right below this. Except I had to dig all that out because it was open right about here. So that made for an interesting setup. Got my cave system. Still working on exploring all of it. It's a big system. Gonna have beacons there one day. So yeah, I'm kind of speed glossing over this because, well, it's the first episode. Want to go over a few things and, get you acquainted to the idea of the server, and then the next episode will actually be substantial. Down here, I've got a little bit of furnaces, another cave there, storage room. We'll get to that in 1 second. Melons, pumpkins. I'm going to be moving these over here and make this side farm area off that way, which means I might be able to get rid of that as well, which means I'd be able to extend the hall down here a little further because it stops just short of letting that water spill out. But this, well, the door was over here originally, but this is the storage room, and the original design was like this. Deliberately left it in long enough to be able to include it on camera. but I'm working on digging it out, as well as down here I'm going to be digging all of this out, which I've already got a good ways back. This is down here's the main access to the storage room because it's going to be fully automated. But yeah, we kind of glossed over the teleporter hub. That's reserved for whatever in the future. But to the teleporter hub. So we've got to spawn. All these end corners are reserved. All of these are basically open. Yeah, barrier blocks. We're well above an ocean. So there's my base. And then other bases, none of which are actually set up. I have to get in touch with them in order to do that. But yeah, this is basically the area. This used to be forest. I'm actually working on chopping it down. Gonna chop down that way some. Gonna do tree farm up there. That's for the skeletons. So let me just show you real quick on the outside over here. Trying to keep it looking natural, even though it's not exactly natural anymore. I'm actually gonna fill that in just because I think it'll work better. And then we've also got this, which is going to have to get filled in because the room is actually extending out this way. So it's just going to be a nice long straight here. Get rid of the sand. But even that sand isn't the most important thing here. The fish farm, sky access, and then down there is the back wall of it. And over there, yeah, this is the cave, which is definitely not explored. I haven't even really begun exploring that one by much. It's the other cave system that I've been busy exploring, so... Ooh, that's a lot of exploring. Yeah, I should also hop into the nether. And for that, boom. See, I keep this thing turned off so that I don't get zombie pigmen, but I've got a portal down there that's on, so they can spawn there. I don't care. It's in the cave system. It's so that portals don't spawn randomly way out there. And this is my nether setup. It's not much. Literally, not much. That's my nephew's. My brother-in-law is way out there. I basically use the torch method to guide myself to and from places, notably to get out to Nether Fortress, of which I think I've got a few clips from other takes that I could show instead of having to go way out there again. There's a couple other things that I need to cover what's going on this server, because my nephew might not be the most responsible for cleaning up creeper explosions. Mob griefing is false, because I don't want to have to deal with that. It's also helpful for any younger players that are on the server because there's no age restriction. Just as long as you're mature. It's mostly a family kind of oriented thing. There's also keep inventory, which my nephew decided to abuse, but I'm still not getting rid of it because there are younger players and a keep inventory thing would be handy. It's just, don't abuse the system. Go mining, randomly teleporting out, mining for diamonds, and then killing yourself to get back to spawn quickly with some free diamonds. That's happened, so there's going to be some spots that have been raided already. Alright, nothing good. My only concern is a skeleton shooting a zombie pigman. My first attempted recording had that happen. We have a blaze spawner there, and we have a blaze spawner there. So that's already perfect. They're on the same level. They're going to be so easy to set up. But that's not the big thing that I'm looking at right now. When I found this, I found something that I've never seen before of one of these fortresses. I do that so I don't accidentally fall in there. But this is supposed to be the dividing room between the outside and the inside. But I don't see an inside. So, Yeah. We do have an entirely separate fortress over there that is complete inside and out, and I got nether wart and such from it. But I've never seen a nether fortress not have either the outside or the inside. It's just weird. But yeah, enjoy a couple of clips from the first recording of me killing some wither skulls and having aggroed pigmen, and well, I'd say no spoilers, but I kind of just spoiled it a little bit, didn't I? Oh well. Okay, this is the way I need to go, and that's a lot of wither skeletons. At this point, I am terrified of being hit of aggroed pigmen. Okay, now I'm terrified. I've never aggroed the pigmen here before. I'm actually pretty terrified. Good, there's nothing up here. But I'm still terrified of live pigmen that are aggroed. Hey, we got a skull. That was quite a pack spawn. But right now... Oh. Oh, come on. You're... Actually pretty terrified right now. Oh yeah, that. Stupid skeletons hitting... How are so many spawning suddenly? And hopefully I'm far enough away not to have to deal with the aggroed pigmen. Ooh, another safe-ish room. Well, so far I'm getting way more of one spawn type than... Way more of the skeletons than of anything else. Are you friendly? I think you're friendly. You're friendly, right? Good. That was very terrifying, because I didn't actually aim to hit any of them. They just got hit. So yeah, that's the server, and that's my base. In between episodes, I'm going to get a lot of work done on this storage system, and probably on camera show some things. But this is definitely my go-to place to play without having to think about recording. But I'm going to start bringing y'all along for the ride. Also, live streams. You can come along for the ride with those as well. In any case, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to check the description below. And God bless.